Sony Noise Cancelling Headphones Review. Please take 3 seconds to click the subscribe button on our channel for more upcoming videos. Get extra bass and next-level noise cancelling in a comfortable headphone. Long-lasting wireless freedom brings up to 30 hours of battery life, outlasting even the longest travel day. Touchpad controls bring advanced functionality to your music. Enjoy smartphone connectivity with Alexa and the Google Assistant built in. The first thing you notice about the Sony WH-1000XM3 is that they're made mainly of a lightweight plastic, 254 grams, which is nice considering that you're going to be using them out and about most of the time. They're surprisingly flexible and fit on the head nicely thanks to the padding at the crown and the ear pads. Sony usually does a good job at making sure that its headphones are fairly portable, and these are no different. The ear cups rotate 90 degrees to lie flat and fold at the hinges for a smaller footprint. The plastic build also has a weird texture that almost feels like it's fused with fabric or something similar that provides just a bit of grip to it, which really comes in handy when using the swipe playback controls. Pairing to the Sony WH-1000XM3 headphones with my Pixel 3 was as seamless as pairing to AirPods on an Apple device. As soon as I turned on the headphones, a small card dropped down on the screen of my phone prompting me to connect. If for some reason that doesn't work for you, you can still take advantage of the built-in NFC to pair, or you can do it the good-fashioned way by going into Bluetooth settings. Speaking of which, these are rocking Bluetooth 4.2, which is a bit of a bummer for a pair of headphones that came out in 2019 when Bluetooth 5.0 was available, but on the bright side, these are packed with Bluetooth codecs. Not only will you get Sony's own high-quality LDAC codec, but you'll also get aptX and aptX HD as well. Of course, none of these are perfect as our testing shows, but they let you ditch the standard SBC codec that all Bluetooth audio devices use. But you're going to want to download the Sony Headphones Connect app. Once you do so, you'll be able to control the amount of ambient noise you're comfortable with, as there are 20 different levels ranging from maximum noise cancelling to using the microphones to hear everything around you. Or you could always just leave adaptive sound control on and let the headphones change on the fly depending on your surroundings. You can also adjust the sound position control from the app, which, as the name suggests, lets you pick from which direction you prefer to hear your music coming from. It's not quite 360 reality audio that Sony has been pushing lately, or even the like what you'd find on the Creative SXFI or Audeze Mobius, but it's still pretty neat, although you'll have to switch from whatever codec you're using to SBC as it prioritizes stability. The same is true with the built-in equalizer and the reverb presets that you'll find in the app. Further down in the app is also where you can choose the function of the custom button, the left ear cup. You can choose between having it instantly access Alexa or the Google Assistant at the press of the button. After using it for a few days, I found that it works perfectly and almost exactly like it does on my phone or the more expensive WH-1000XM3. It answers my questions, adds reminders, and lets me know of any notifications coming from my phone. Though, this, of course, is somewhat limited depending on the internet connection your phone has. I also found that connection strength was fairly stable even when I wasn't using the SBC codec. I never had a single skip in about 5 days of use when my phone was on my desk, and it only stuttered quickly once when my phone was in my pocket, which isn't bad. As far as video lag is concerned, there's none in my experience. Thanks to the codec support on both the headphones and on my Pixel 3, I didn't have to worry about any YouTube video I was watching turning into an old kung fu movie with poor audio syncing. The touch controls also work nicely, letting you switch between songs, adjust volume, answer phone calls, and play with just a swipe or tap. Just like the WH-1000XM3, you can also hold your hand over the touchpad to instantly enable ambient mode, which lowers your music and uses the built-in microphones to help you hear what's going on around you. Sony claims a battery life of 30 hours of constant playback with active noise cancelling turned on. At the time this video went live, the battery on these was still going strong. We can finally report a final playtime of 37 hours and 22 minutes of constant playback at an output of 75 decibels. That is insanely long, and you most likely won't have any issues with battery seeing as it lasts more than enough for a flight from New York to Hong Kong. That said, these do charge via USB-C, so if they die you can charge them back up with the same cable that comes with most phones nowadays, unless you have an iPhone. On top of that, they have a 3.5mm input and come with an audio cable so you can still use them if the battery runs dry. While the WH-XB900N are a really good pair of headphones, they're not a replacement for the WH-1000XM3. These are now going for about $250, which is just way too expensive. If you have a little patience, you can usually find these for around $150, which they were just last month, instead of their current price. If you can find them for sub $200, then I would say these are a really good deal, but if not, then just wait. Even though the WH-XB900N headphones pack a serious punch with all of the Bluetooth codec support, the active noise cancelling, crazy long battery life, and the overall quality build of the headphones, the sound signature on these is drastically different and emphasizes low-end notes way too much for my liking. When these first came out, I said in this review that they'd be worth it if you can find them for $100 less. Now the time has come and they are just $148, meaning if you've been wanting a premium pair of bass-heavy headphones, now is the time to pull the trigger. If you love bass, then these are hard to beat, as they offer all of Sony's best offerings with a touch of extra love in the low end. However, because these aren't a flagship product, it may be a blessing in disguise. Many users of the top flight of ANC headphones have been getting firmware updates that fail to install over Bluetooth, leading to things like reduced ANC performance and sound quality. These headphones seem not to have these issues, in part because there aren't many more features that devs are trying to cram into them. If you don't want unexpected headaches, these might be a smart buy. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for more upcoming videos.